Okay, something I noticed. I'm going to start a two-player game here. It would be pin number 1. When I first touch it, it does that, and then it cuts out. And I'm testing the very last row, pin number 1, all the way across. There's nothing. Now if I move up to the row above it, try to turn this so you can see it too. I'm getting a reading on all these chips. Number 1. But when I go down to the last row, it gives a little reading and then it just nothing. Not sure if that's an issue or not. It does seem like what I called pin number 8, it would be the 8th one from the bottom, that it does have a reading even on the bottom row. Be this one. Seems like it's at random times. Was giving me a reading anyway. One, two, three, four, five. This is number 8 right here. There's number 8. See, they're reading now. Sometimes they don't. Guess it all just depends what state the game's in and if it's requiring on using that. See, this one must not be reading. There it is. But yeah, the one factor that I've noticed so far is that pin 1 is not showing anything. If I move up, though, it does. So I don't know if that means anything. It's like you get a little spike or whatever when you first touch it. I don't know if that's just false reading or what. I mean, it goes off when I touch my own hand, so I don't really know anything about this. But yeah, I'm testing pin 1 on the last row and I'm not getting anything. If I go down below it and test the empty sockets, I get a reading though. So that kind of coincides what I found with my continuity for that pin. The last row, pin 1, I had no continuity. But if I went up to any of the rows above it, they all had continuity on pin 1. If I skipped down to the rows below it, like say I tested this last pin 1 and compared it up here, I'd have continuity. So it's like just this row doesn't have continuity on 1. But I do have a spare, turn this off so it's quiet. I do have actually 2 spare Wolf unit boards. They're pretty much stripped, but I did test continuity on them anyway, and it's the same thing. So I get continuity on pin 1 for all these, but the 5th row, you don't get it. But then if you go down below, you have it again. So apparently that's the way it's supposed to be, but I'm still not getting any logic on these last row of ROMs, it seems like.